I'd like to officially welcome our newest recruit to the start of his WWE journey.
You come into our sport think it's gonna be easy, but you're in for a real wake-up call.
If you ask me, I think he's going to do big things here. Look out. Superman punch! That shovels an equalizer. Spear! Spear! This is going to be one for the ages.
We are going to give you the foundation to succeed in WWE. What you do with it is up to you.
So this is it. Day one of training at the WWE Performance Center. As you can see, it looks like everyone heard I was coming and decided they'd be better off staying home. This is cool, but there's no way my journey ends here. I'm going to WWE and then straight to the top, where I make sure that...
What are you doing? You're an hour and a half early for your orientation.
I was just... checking out the facility?
There'll be plenty of time for that later. How did you even get in here?
Guy up front let me in.
Oh, big guy with the mustache? Kinda sweaty?
Yup.
Well, that's Todd's final strike. Hope he enjoys early retirement.
Oh, no need to get anyone in trouble. He, definitely checked my ID and even did a pat-down. Really thorough. So Todd's all right in my book. I feel very safe in his big, sweaty hands.
Fine, whatever. Anyway, you're going to need to fill out your information on this and sign a bunch of waivers before you can begin training today. And when you're done with all that, there's actually a fun part. You get to design your wrestling gear in case you become a WWE superstar.
You mean when I become a WWE superstar?
Yeah, sure. Wait, have you been filming this entire time?
Is that a problem?
Filming's not allowed in here without prior consent, which you should have been told by security. Frickin' Todd. Turn it off, please. You done with all that yet?
Just finished. It takes time to design a look like that.
I've seen worse.
So now what? Should I go wait at the front desk with you until it's time to start?
Front desk? What do you think I do here? I'm Corey Klein, head recruiter and occasional babysitter of people who don't follow instructions and show up way earlier than they're supposed to.
Oh, that Corey. I guess when we were emailing, I just saw your name and assumed that... You know what? It's nice to meet you in person finally.
Go get changed. Then head over to the gym. The other trainees who started last week should be showing up soon. And to clear up any potential confusion on your end, they are men.
Got it. Thanks.
Hey, new guy, right? I'm Hector Flores. Welcome to the PC.
Thanks. I'm excited to get going, especially since I heard you started last week.
Started here, at least. I've been training in wrestling for years before this. It's part of growing up in Mexico.
Are you from one of those famous wrestling families?
No, where I'm from, you were either into wrestling or football. Sorry, soccer. I chose wrestling.
I've always been a huge fan of wrestling and wanted to try it. I just kind of got sidetracked with Hollywood for a bit.
I can see how that relates to wrestling, but how'd you end up here?
I love the entertainment industry, but I got burned out and wanted a new challenge. I started training for this a few months back and WWE took notice.
That's good. But don't expect this to be easy. You're going to have to work as hard or harder than you ever have before to make it to WWE.
I realize that. And I respect everything the WWE superstars do, inside and outside the ring. But there have already been a few guys who've gone back and forth between entertainment and wrestling, and I plan on being the next one to do it.
As they say in your line of work, break a leg. Which could actually happen here if you're not careful.
Hey, who are you?
First day training here. It's nice to meet you in person. Since I transitioned from entertainment to wrestling, I've been watching a lot of your matches from Japan. And when I heard you were here, I couldn't wait to get in the ring with you.
Yeah, well, you better act fast since I don't plan on being here too long.
Why is that?
Because they should have never sent me here to begin with. I don't belong in the same place as someone just crossing over from acting or some stupid former mascot. If you haven't met that goon yet, don't bother.
You know who else crossed over from a TV show? The Miz. And I'm gonna be way bigger than him.
Bigger tool? Maybe. Bigger star? No chance. For every success story, there's 1,000 guys that never made it. Like I said, I don't plan on being here very long. But I look forward to making sure you end up in the category no one's heard of.
Too late. Because a lot more people have watched me on TV than have ever seen you wrestle. Just because I'm new to this game doesn't mean I haven't played the game. Don't test me, or you won't like the results.
I heard you were starting today. Big fan.
Thanks. What do you like? My movies? The reality TV? My live streams?
No. Actually, that old commercial you did where you're stuck on a Ferris wheel and you really have to go number 2? Hilarious. Anyway, I'm actually crossing over from another line of work too. I spent some time in minor league baseball.
Really? Who'd you play for?
Well, I wasn't a player. I was actually a mascot named Ribby. But I was around a ton of good athletes.
Oh, okay. Well, that counts for something, I guess.
The best part of the job was they used to have indie wrestling shows at the stadium all the time, where I got to rub elbows with legends like Jerry the King Lawler. He found out I was training on the side as a wrestler and actually helped me get a shot here. Not that I couldn't have made it on my own.
Well, that explains it. You're Lawler's charity case.
It's not like that. I deserve to be here. You'll see.
Sure. If I need a mascot to cheer me on, I'll let you know.
Whatever. I was gonna ask you to autograph something for me, but now I'm not sure I want it. Probably not worth anything anyway.
I signed a whole bunch of waivers already, saying I'm not liable for anything I do to you in the ring. How about I give you one of those?
I'd prefer a signed script, but I guess that'd be cool too. Thanks. See you out there.
I'd like to officially welcome our newest recruit to the start of his WWE journey. The rest of you've heard this speech already, so we'll try to make it quick.
On our first day, he did the whole ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages thing. It was awesome.
We'll do the talking, Chase.
I was just telling him about your cool DX intro you did.
Chase!
What Road Dogg was getting at is we are going to give you the foundation to succeed in WWE. What you do with it is up to you.
Keep in mind, you will be judged at all times. The big man in the sky is always watching.
Not that big man. There's a camera up there with a live feed that goes directly to Triple H's office in Stamford.
The coaches and PC staff certainly have input, but ultimately, he'll decide when the time's right to bring the GMs from NXT, Raw, and SmackDown here so you can showcase your talents.
I'm ready for that now.
Yeah, we know you think that, but it's not your call, big shot.
Okay, now that all that's out of the way, we're gonna start with some one-on-one matches to see where everyone's at.
All right, new guy, since it's your first day, we'll let you choose who you want to face.
Okay, let's get started.
Hey, good match out there. I think I almost had you.
Honestly, it wasn't that close. But thanks for helping me get off to a good start here.
You're welcome, I guess. Well, anyway, I look forward to facing you again.
Anytime.
Wow! Wow, big win over the mascot. Really impressive. I bet Triple H is talking to all the GMs right now about the new guy at the PC who had the courage to face the weakest opponent here.
Just because I wrestled Chase today doesn't mean I'm scared to face Hector, you, or anyone else.
I'll believe it when I see it. And so far, you haven't shown me anything.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure we'll have the chance to face each other real soon.
As long as you don't keep dodging real competition.